And the Karima girls, basketball 03 boys, St and the St Mary's. Girls, Magomano. And the Alliance of the Kembo. Tulana Pony Sasa. Costume ball! Costume ball! Hello, hello! Costume ball! Costume ball! Wapanin ball! Wapanin ball! Wapanin ball! Costume! Costume! Our champions, ladies and gentlemen, passing in front of us, the team from South Region! Costume ball! Soccer boys, Serani, girls, Kumani. Volleyball boys, Mitangani. Girls, Gambani. Basketball 03, Timila and Putagri. Girls, Sky TV and Mitangani. Netball, Sky TV. Mark 7, Garish and the Shippings. Scouts from Kakamega High School, let's see you. Eastern Region are champions. That is the team from Eastern Region. Scouts from Kakamega High School. Nairobi Region, Umpo! Nairobi Region, Umpo! County 047, Umpo! Now Nairobi Region will have Dagoretti High School. We'll also have Dagoretti mixed. Mixed. So wait to Alangata, Dago High, Olympic and Pakistani, Wanyamu. Nyanza Nyanza Nyanza. That is the tip from Nyanza region. ball, share assist. Guys, Tigoi, and the Bunyore guys. Get the ball, Bukhungu. 9 seconds. Toyota boys, Biga boys, and the Taiwan boys. Western Egg, Western Egg, Western Egg, Western Umbo, Western Umbo, Western Umbo. Haya, timu Kenya ya Rwanda. Hiyo ni timu ya Rwanda sasa. Athletes. Haya, kwanza. Wazani huko ni timu ya Rwanda bali. Athletes.
Nasema pre-record au
Timu Kenya. Timu Kenya. Timu Kenya. Tupigeni makofi tafadhali. Hiyo tayari timu ya Kenya.
Walimu wote Kenya hongera kwenu. Wakazi mliofanya kuwasaka mastudio. Hebu zaima kama mzuri. Wasomi wote Kenya wangaliku.
You know why it is the team of lawn tennis umpires. These are the people who are going to be manning lawn tennis. Let's see what sign they're going to make. They have no whistle. Yeah, ball good. Out. Let's clap for them. Tapping him a coffee. Tapping him a coffee there.
Wakazi mliofanya kuwasaka mastudio. Hebu zaima kama mzuri. Wasomi wote Kenya
Kabisa. Chief guests, ladies and gentlemen, these are all teachers and these ones are table tennis umpires. And they're going to be giving you a sign. Let's see the sign. Net, point, and they start again serve. Net, point, and serve. Let's go for them. These are all our teachers. All our teachers.
Mimi natafakari hapa msingekuwa. Mimi kama Julia ningalikuwa wapi? Masomo yangu mimi yakakuwa kisomo. Talanta yangu ndipa nisingajua mimi. Mimi natafakari hapa msingekuwa. Mimi kama Julia ningalikuwa wapi? Masomo yangu mimi yakakuwa kisomo. Talanta yangu ndipa nisingajua.
Our chief guests, these are the network umpires, and they're going to be giving their sign, and they're all teachers. Obstruction, and they show direction. Good, thank you. Let's clap for them. Another group of teachers, these are the badminton umpires, and they're going to be giving their sign. And they're giving a yellow card. Yellow card, that means it's a warning. Warning for misconduct. Then the next sign. Yes, red card, fault. Fault for misconduct. Our teachers, these are the volleyball umpires. All of them are teachers. They're going to be giving us a sign. And they're saying direction. And they're saying ball out. And they're saying the game is over. Let's clap for them. They say that in our chief guests, these are the soccer referees, and they're giving their sign. They are led by FIFA, John Gurori, instructor. All of them are teachers. And they've given advantage. Advantage play. Let's clap for them. This is the new game. Basketball 3x3 is 3 on 3, and it's new, very new. And let's see what the umpires are going to say. Violation, no clearance, and direction comes this way. Let's go for them, Takuja Makofi! Takuja Makofi! These are all teachers. They say this game is played by gentlemen, but is watched by hooligans. This is rugby. That's it. And I'll say direction. And I'll say it. And knock. Well done. And these are the two cheerers. So the two cheerers. Go. Allah. These are the cheerleaders of his championship. The cheerleaders. Let's go for cheerleaders. April. Okay, you can move on. The St. John's ambulance. So let's go for St. John's. Let's go for St. John's ambulance. Let's go for them. Let's go for them. Let's go for them. Let's go for them. Kupeana huduma ya kwanza na wewe endapo unahitaji matibabu zaidi, wako hapa vile vile watakuwa wanashughulika katika masuala ya endapo mtu atakuwa ameumia hapo. Kwa hivyo alikuwa hapa tayari scouts wa Kakamega Hospital High wako hapa tayari katika ile kupandisha bendera ya taifa. So ladies and gentlemen, let's please be outstanding for the raising of the national flag. The young men, when they're ready song, they want to do it themselves. Yes, they have a choir. Those are the talents we have at Chief.
tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuwajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu.
Thank you. Let's appreciate the Kakamega High School team, and we welcome Madam Pamela, the CD Trans Nzoia, to open this championship with a prayer.
Thank you. Heavenly Father God, in a humble way, we want to present ourselves into your presence this morning. Abba Jehovah, we want to thank you for the journey mercies that you accorded each team into Kakamega Town and Kakamega Boys. Jehovah, today we want to present the day into your able hands, that you may guide our thought processes, Father, you may guide our activities, that at each point of the way and every step of the way, Father, you may bless us, you may guide us, and protect us from any ill of the society. In a special way, I want to present the officials into your able hands, that they may work according to what is required of them to identify and nurture talents among the youth of Kenya to be used as an income-generating activity. In a special way, my Father, I want to present our PS into your able hands, and all the leadership from Nairobi and the regions, that we may do the right thing, and that we may bless them with wisdom to guide us well. In Jesus' name I pray and believe.
Thank you, our chief guests. Ladies and gentlemen, you may kindly have your seats. We are requesting the team managers to make sure they take charge of their teams. The ceremony is going to be pretty short, and I want to welcome our Secretary General, Mr. David Gugi, to take us through the program. Once again, team managers, kindly take charge of your teams so that you do not have the players moving. Welcome our Secretary General, Mr. David Gugi.
Our chief guests, the principal secretary, Ministry of Education, Mr. Dr. Kssa. We are pleased, we are humbled, and we are excited.
Unaona wale wamemblock wote.
Start again, and please, the press, do not destroy our flags. Please don't decorate here. Our chief guests, the principal secretary, Ministry of Education, Dr. Kssa. Sir, we are pleased, humbled, and excited to welcome you to our event as the chief guests. We remember very fondly before COVID, when you were still our peers, the great and immense support you gave to KSSA. In those days, we won East African Games. We won Soya Awards, and all over the country, KSSA was lifted to a level that it was best platform for talent identification, nurturing, and development in this country. We are going to have a very short program so that we can start the games. And please, when we invite you here until we get to the lecture general, you don't invite somebody else to speak. We want now to start by inviting the principal, our chief principal, Kakamega High School, to please come and welcome us to the school. Bwana Julius Mambili, please welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. The PS, Minister of Education, Dr. David Sang, the top Minister of Education officials, the regional directors, the CDs, the coaches, and all participants. It's my pleasure to take this very opportunity to welcome each one of you to Kakamega School. Karibuni sana Ingo. We are privileged and honored to host this great event in Kakamega, and we look forward to seeing great competition among our participants. And I want to assure you that as when PS karibu, asante.
Iko sawa? Acha mzungu.
Let me also welcome the man who has worked very hard to put this championship together, the host chairman, Western Region KSSA, Mr. Martin Wasu.
Sasa hii umeshafunga hapa. Sasa nifuate na HDMI. Acha tu hapo. Nifuate na HDMI. Shika hii kamera. Kamera na imeenda juu mama.
Members of the KSSA family, the Kssa
Nifuate na
family,
HDMI.
our referees, umpires, and judges, our very good boys and girls who are participating in this great event, members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Murembe Handi. Sir, allow me just to formally welcome each and one of you in this great region of Western region. But allow me, just for the benefit of time, to introduce this team, just by waving the team that I worked very closely to make sure that this great event is successful. Kindly just by waving members of the planning committee Western region. Thank you very much, and finally, because of time, sir, I want to assure you Western region, and this particular Kakamega, has very hospitality. People here are very ready to host you and very warmly to take care of you people. Once you say Murembe, all will be okay with you. Kuseme tu Murembe, and you will find people in Kakamega very warm and welcoming as far as we're staying. I want to wish you a very fruitful event here in Kakamega, to achieve and feel at home, and may God give you the strength and gift of participating, and may the best team win in this event. May God bless you once again. Thank you very much. Now I want to invite a gentleman who has a distinguished career. He was a teacher. He was voted as the best teacher in Kenya. He became a principal. Was voted the best principal in Kenya. When he was a coach, his teams were the best here at the Nationals. And this is our national chairman, the man who's transforming KSSA into Africa and international schools. Welcome, Mr. Kipchumba Maino. So
Thank you so much, our Secretary General, our chief guest, Dr. Kssa, who is with us today, our Director of Field Services, Mr. Dwale, our Executive Officer, present with us, Mr. Kipturgo, our Regional Director of Education, Mr. Obiero, our Minister of Education officials who are here, our County Directors of Education present, our host principal, Kakamega High School and Bukhungu High School, our chairman, our Western Region, Mr. Waswa, our coaches, our referees, our umpires, our teachers, our dear students, the members of press, Kupet, NAT, and the security team who are present. Good morning. So mine will be very brief. Our chief guest today, sir, the championship is back. It's back after a very long period of COVID, which actually saw our games a little bit disrupted. Courtesy of the Minister of Education, sir, we want to thank the ministry through you, who have worked so hard to ensure that the games is back. These young people you are seeing today are really expending their energy which would be otherwise spent elsewhere. They are very happy indeed after noticing that the Minister of Education has brought back the games. So let me report that the teams arrived the assembly and they are variously in their villages. The security is good, courtesy of regional commissioner who has actually taken care of us. Also, we want to thank the sports fund, Kenya, who has actually come handy during this championship. Let me report again, sir, that the team here in Western has been very good. We want to thank them through the director, our region, who has actually stood out and ensured that everything is the way it is today because of their good organization. Let me again thank you again, sir, because this young talent has been here for quite some time. And remember last year, through the Ministry of Education, we had 2 of our teams who went to play in the African Championship. Kwadanse, where are you? Where Kwadanse girls volleyball team? Kindly stand where you are so that you can be honored for bringing glory to this country, being African champions. Please stand up. Thank you so much for that. That is what we are proud of, courtesy of the Ministry of Education. Also in absentia, who will not make this time round, Cheptil High School, who are beaten at the regional level, they also were able to represent this country in the African Championship. Let me also, sir, go back to your support. We were not able to bring glory last year when you supported us to go all the way to Arusha. But I want to assure you today that when we shall be going to Rwanda, we will be able to bring back the glory to this country. I remember we've been winning this championship for a very long time. Countless 18 times, but Uganda have been able to win 2 times. So we want to reclaim back our glory. So those teams who are going to play here, we wish them well and ensure that you are going to bring us glory when you go to Buyen. So again, along that line, the teams which will be number 1, number 2, number 3 from this championship, courtesy of the ministry, will be proceeding to Buyen in Rwanda. And that's not a big achievement. That's a big funding. We want to say, as a Kssa family, thank you so much for that. And as I wind, let me again thank the team of athletics, which were here 3 days ahead of the rest, and they are upbeat. We had the champions such as the young ones who are seated here, the like of Kibiegon, who are seated here, who have been world beaters 3 times. They were our students, Wakinarudisha were our students, and we shall bring back again the glory of athletics back to this country. Allow me, sir, to thank you for allowing us again to support the Ministry of Education through the trip planning, courtesy of this school. We'll be doing that. So as I finish, I want to ask that we have had just a small challenge once in a while, that some small funding issues were noted in our region, and I think the ministry is always supporting us. We know things are streamlining, but when we'll come back fully in the near future, we wish that the teams are supported all through the processes from the region all the way. As I finish now, let me thank you most sincerely for the great work you have actually come through to assist us as a sporting fraternity. I don't need at this juncture to introduce my team. I think immediately when you came in, you greeted them, and that's a team which has supported this championship to where it is today. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me at this juncture to welcome our Director, Field Services, Mr. Tugwale, to now take over the program. A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Principal Secretary of the Chief is today, the representative of the County Commissioner, present this morning, representative from the County Government of Kakamega, the host RDA and his entire team, both from the Ministry of Education, the Teacher Service Commission, and also the KSSA Western Branch, the MOE officials all from the headquarters and the field, our partners all over, including the very good teams that we have enjoyed working with them, the Ministry of the Youth Affairs, the Sports and Arts, the various initiatives, the Art and Social Development, the Kenya Academy of Sports, all of them who we have collaborated closely. We also have the officials of Kenya Secondary School Sports Association, the officials of the Kenya Secondary School Sports Association, the media fraternity, and all the invited guests, including our union leadership, head and Nat, they are all present. Allow me, sir, to recognize and ask them to stand the regional directors of education or their representatives. The CDEs who are present, kindly rise. You know the CDE Kakamega, CDE Kiambu, CDE Nyamira, the CDE Kisumu, representative of the CDE Elgeyo Marakwet, the CDE Vihiga, CDE Trans Nzoia. We have quite a number of sub-county directors here, and all the ministry officials from the headquarters, please. We have quite a number of field and other directors here. Thank you, sir. Sir, for this championship, we have a total of 1,264 students, 592 girls, and 672 boys. They are accommodated in Kakamega School and girls. Allow me, sir, to sincerely thank you for giving us all the support we required in the directorate to ensure that our activities are well organized. You have given us all the funds that we have requested, both at the field and at the national. Allow me, sir, to recognize the support of the Ministry of Sports through the Sport Fund or the Art Social Development Fund, the boost that they have given us in addition. So I want to confirm that all the teams are present from all the regions. The competitions were stiff, all through with high level of participation. And I want to thank our field officers for the good work we have done, closely working with Kssa, closely working with the Kenya Primary Schools Sports Association, closely working with all the other organs of the co-curricular activities. As we speak, we have several activities which are running concurrently at the national. We are here for the secondary schools games. Our teams in primary and Kisumu today, they are reporting to the camp in readiness for the official opening ceremony on 10th. Then we have the music festival, the highest activity we have in the ministry. And across, I think, is the largest co-curricular activities in the whole of Africa, where we have a total of 120,000 students participating in the Community University. And finally, sir, for our special needs category, we have both the second and the primary in him. So all through this term, we have our national activities and the participation of the In addition, sir, in relation to our presidential directive related to greening and the planting of trees, we have incorporated tree planting in all our activities. For this particular year, sir, we want to plant as many trees as the number of officials and students. So we will be planting 1,200 trees in Kakamega High School and 800 trees in so in total we will do 2,000 for purpose of this activity. Equally all the national activities and all the trees. I want now to take this opportunity, colleagues, to humbly request our PS to address the gathering. Please clap for the CPS. Sana sana.
And the entire team, the representative of our colleagues, the county government of Kakamega, my colleagues from the Ministry of Education, the county commissioner, and the entire team, the national government administrative officials, the leadership led by the chair of the Kenyan Secondary School Sports Association, and our entire team. I want at this early juncture to thank you for the good work that you continue to do in ensuring that our sports at the school level are properly managed. The host principal and the principals of this region and all the teams, the principal of Kakamega High School, I would want at this stage to thank you and your colleagues of girls and the entire team that are hosting our children for the continued work that you are doing. All participants and students who are here, ladies and gentlemen, our other stakeholders, including I've seen the unions, the Kssa officials, our good friends, and hosts, the security team, led by the regional commissioner and the regional security team, the county security team of Kakamega, and our entire teams who have been here to make sure that these particular sports are hosted in the way that we are seeing it being hosted. The medical team that have been here taking care of our children, I would want at this juncture to thank the governor of Kakamega for the medical team that are here to support our children. Once again, I am delighted to join you this morning during the official opening of the 2023 Term 2 Secondary School Games. I know tomorrow we shall be in Bukhungu to also do the same for the primary school games. And I would want to thank all of us for the good work and the opportunity that you have given us to participate in these games. Once again, I would want to appreciate and recognize the basketball team. I'm informed there is another team now in basketball 3-in-3. The rugby 7s team, our football, the soccer team, our volleyball team. I would want at this juncture to honor and to appreciate the Kwatanse team who represented us in Morocco for the African Games, and you were able to make our country proud. The netball team, the racket games, all that are there in badminton, all tennis, and all that we do. I hope we shall all enjoy in participating and spectating in this particular championship. And this juncture also congratulate all the teams that are here this morning for having worked tirelessly to make it to the national level. It's not a very easy thing, I can say that. When we were the competition that were there at that particular time. Mainly in football, volleyball, we were still growing in the other games, including rugby. But I know we are being hosted here today by Kakamega. In our times, it was a team that we all knew to be huge. And I'm informed that there are emerging teams today that are doing very well. I would want to encourage all of us to continue doing the good work of nurturing talent. And I would want to say, being a representative of an entire region and playing at the national level is no need, is no it is a huge achievement. And you know, the whole region is looking up to you to make sure that you represent them well and to make sure that you go back to the region as the figures. And as you can say, you are already champions by reaching this particular stage. I therefore wish you well and hope that you will make it to the top by the end of this particular championship. Dear competitors and participants, for any team to win at this particular level, you will have already put in a lot of effort, and we thank you for the good work and what you are already doing. I wish to remind you all participants of the need to maintain high level of discipline, respect for your other colleagues, and play well. And as we always say, so that the best team will emerge as a winner from these particular games. During these games, the overall winning teams will be selected to represent the country in the East Africa Games in Rwanda. And I want to mention that this year, so that we can increase the level of participation of our children in these particular sports into the African region, we have added an extra team so that today we shall be having the top 3 teams representing us in the East African Games. I would also want to say that those who will go through and be crowned as championship in Rwanda will go ahead to represent us in the African Games and maybe the global games beyond that particular point. And again, I would want to most sincerely request the Kodanse girls to be outstanding in their year. Kodanse girls, where you come in from. On behalf of the Cabinet Secretary for the Ministry of Education, on behalf of the President, and on behalf of the entire government, we would want to most sincerely thank you for the good work and the sportsmanship that you showed in being the African champions in Ghana. And wish you well as you participate in these particular games. And we look forward to you defending the title that you got in from as we move to this year. Once again, thank you very much and congratulations for I therefore urge all participants to put their best foot forward in this particular championship so that you may be able to advance and pass it to the teams that will go up and achieve what Kodanse girls were able to achieve in this particular year. May I at this juncture assure you of the President's and his government's commitment to put in place measures that will help in the development of the youth and empowering you for your self-reliance. The government has rolled out a number of initiatives aimed at helping the talented young to develop their skills and to be able to grow, to be what it is, and to be the people that we look forward to. I want to thank our colleagues at the Ministry of Sports for the Talanta era that is trying to monetize the talent that is with you. And as you are always aware, aware that this particular talent that we have here today is the talent that we are nurturing in the future. All our grades have come from here. Marikas of this world in football, Kipchoge in athletics, Faith Kipyegon in athletics. All the big talent that we have in rugby, they have all grown from this particular sports that we are looking at today. I want to urge all of us to continue nurturing this particular talent. And as part of that particular very important aspect, government is working with our school sports association, working with sports fund, so that we can be able to develop sports academies across the country. I know Kakamega will be competing quite well to be the football academy. We shall be having St. Patrick's 10 and others competing to be the athletics academies. Already, the High School, we've developed an 18-hole golf course so that we can start nurturing the golf talent from an early age. And we shall continue building on this particular talent so that we can be able to move forward. As already mentioned by your chairman, we would want to thank the Sports Fund because they continue to support our teams as directed by the President when he hosted the state concert program. And I would want to assure you, that going forward, government through Sports Fund will be funding all the national sports events that are hosted in our schools. Next week we shall be having the music festivals in Nyeri. And I would want to thank the Sports Fund for having fully funded as we go to that particular Nyeri for the music festival. The Sports Fund was also able to sponsor our teams in Mombasa for the drama festivals, and they've been able to put in money to this particular sports today here. They have also put in resources for the primary school sports that will be in Kisumu. They've also put in money to our special games in Embu. So we want to thank the Sports Fund and the Ministry of Sports for the collaboration that they are having with us to make sure that we continue to nurture, identify, nurture and develop the talent that is in our young ones. And we shall continue to work together to deliver as one in government in ensuring that the future of our children is well taken care of. And as we are all aware, last week the President received a report, the report of the Presidential Working Party on education reforms, and the work of our children through sports, which will be a pathway in our curriculum, is well developed and supported. And we want to urge all of us that talent going into the future will not only be at the sports field, but we shall develop it so that it becomes a source of income and development to our young ones. Again, at this juncture, may I, on behalf of the Ministry of Education, continue to thank the teachers for the work that you are doing. We want to appreciate and acknowledge the work that you are doing for our children. Today I was told all the umpires, both in football, all the games are our teachers. We shall continue to develop you so that you can even grow to be the referees that will be working out there, both at the local football, international football, as we bid as a country to host the African Games, the African football in 2027. We look forward to most of you and those of us who are here today participating either as players or as referees in that particular sport. And at this point also I want to point out that we have been honored as a country that we shall be hosting next year the World Secondary School Athletics Championship. And we look forward to most of us who are here today being nurtured and being in that particular sport.
Once again, I would want to thank the county government of Kakamega, led by His Excellency Fernandez Barasa, for allowing us to use their stadium, the Bukhungu Stadium, as we go towards the finals next week, and which will be officiated by none other than the Prime Cabinet Secretary, as we look forward to these particular sports that is nurturing our young ones. Again, I would want to take this opportunity to thank our officials, the regional directors of education, the county directors of education, the sub-county directors, our colleagues in the national government administrative structures for ensuring that our children have been safe, that they were able to travel all over the country to come to these particular sports. And once again, our security teams, thank you very much for ensuring that our children are safe in our roads as they participate and come to these particular sports. Let's keep it up, and we shall always be grateful to you. Before I conclude, I would want to remind the referees and the umpires that they have a duty to make sure that the quality and standard of these particular sports is maintained. Let's not compromise on the quality. This is only achievable if you work and remain focused as professionals in these games. And stick to the rules of the game, remain fair, and make sure that the best teams will win these particular sports. And I would want once again to thank the fraternity of the Sports Association for ensuring that those who are officiating these games are our teachers. In addition, the team managers, chaperones, the coaches, you have the duty of ensuring a high level of discipline is maintained by our sports, our young sportsmen and women. Ensure that they stay well, ensure that they maintain a good environment in where these young people are staying in. I also call upon the Ministry of Education officials, the Kenya Secondary School Sports Association members to remain committed in ensuring that this sports is a success and that we shall continue to make it even better than that we have had in the last years. Lastly, let me thank most sincerely again the sports fund for the invaluable support to our games. There is no better way to nurture and develop talent than ensuring sports competitions are well resourced and well funded. The sports fund support has gone a long way to motivate players, our referees, coaches, team managers, and all those who are involved in this very important sport. It will also push the standard of our competition, and I could see from the teams and the energy that our young ones were showing as they were parading here, that going forward and this particular year, that we shall be having an extremely competitive sport. And once again, as I have said always, may the best team win. That is the most important one. Having said all this, before I declare this sports for this year officially open, again, I urge all of us, our brothers in the fourth estate, let's bring out this talent so that we can be able to bring out the best that is in our young ones. This is where the scouts are able to identify this talent, nurture it, develop it, and grow it to international standards. So I urge our brothers in the fourth estate, let's assist these young ones to be identified so that we can nurture them out there. I know those of us who come from the neighborhood of Kakamega, we always pride ourselves as the source of champions. But today, I want to say our schools are the real source of champions. You are the real source of champions. And we want to make sure that that being the source, and the source will be taken good care of. The other thing, as we are all aware, we got a directive from our president that every other time when we are in such gatherings, that we become part of that particular journey of the 15 billion trees that needs to be grown. So I urge that every player, every one of us, before we leave Kakamega, leave a tree that will be used to remember you for having been a participant in this particular sport today. So I urge my colleagues in the Ministry of Education, I urge my colleagues in the National Government Administrative Structures, I urge the County Government of Kakamega that before these young ones, before the managers, before each one of us, including our brothers in the fourth estate, that we shall not all leave before we plant a tree. I've already done my part this morning by planting my own tree. Let's all therefore support the president, support this country, so that we can manage the effects of climate change, because it will also have a direct effect in our sports, in nurturing talent, in developing the inner talent that is in these young ones. So once again, I urge all of us that before we leave this particular place, let's make sure that we plant a tree so that we can always remember that we were in Kakamega for these games. At this juncture, it's my great honor to declare this year's sports officially open. Thank you very much. And may the Almighty God guide you as we go into these sports. Thank you very much. May the best teams win and be part of our sports as we go to Rwanda for East Africa Games. Thank you very much. Asanteni sana.
Thank you, our chief guests. We'd like our executive committee to wait here. As before we start any games, it is our tradition that the players take the oath that they are going to abide by the rules, and the referees will take the oath to make sure that they play fair. Just wait there. For participants' oath, we want to call Bonita Kasili Basketball, Bunyore Girls High School. Please come forward.
My name is Bonita Kasili, a basketball participant from Bunyore Girls High School in Western Region, ready to read the participants' oath. In the name of all competitors, I promise that we shall take part in these KSSA games, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern them, in the true spirit sportsmanship, for the glory of sports and the honor of our teams. Thank you.
Very nice, Bonita. And the officials, we want to call upon Mauti Belvin, lawn tennis, Galbatula High School.
I am Mauti Belvin from Galbatula High School, Eastern Region, ready to read the officials of. In the name of all judges, I promise that we shall officiate in these cases A games with the complete impartiality, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern them in the live spirit of sportsmanship. Thank you.
Tumuongeze makofi tafadhali. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Just before we start, the KSSA executive would like to.
Most of you
know me as Samuel Owino Kempes. I know you've seen me making rounds in the media circles, but my main reason for doing this video is to first of all talk about the events of Kenya Secondary Schools Association games that are going on in Kakamega. But before I do that, I just wanted to let you know that this is our facility, AC Soccer Club. This is based in US, and as you can see, we have a tournament going on. We do 2 tournaments a year, and this is one of the tournaments that's happening this weekend. And I wanted to give you an idea of how the tournament looks like. But there is a tournament going on, and so I just wanted you to see that. But what is important is for me, number one, I just wanted to congratulate the Kenya Secondary School Sports Association for hosting the event. I wish all the players that are participating the best of luck. I know that this is a major event. Also want to thank the organizers for making this possible. It's a tremendous opportunity for these young people to be able to come together in such an event, and more importantly, even for the community of Kakamega, it really shows what sports can do, not just to young people but also to the community, economically, in terms of bringing people in that will eventually spend money staying in hotels or even eating at restaurants, purchasing things over there. So this is the magic of sports, and it's wonderful to see that Kenya Secondary School Sports Association has made this possible. I personally spoke to David Ngugi, the Secretary General of the association, and I'm thrilled to see that he is very passionate about the sports itself and the effect that it has on young people, and I just want to take this opportunity to thank him. We partnered with them in some sense, and we made some contributions together with Warriors Apparel. Most of you probably know Sami Shole, so him and I worked together to make it possible for us to provide uniform to the 8 women and 8 boys men's teams, and so we are very excited about that and for the opportunity to participate. But most importantly for me, as somebody who's keen on seeing youth soccer develop, one of the things that interests me is the possibility that there is in terms of partnership between the federation and schools in Kenya. I think that the best opportunity for building the infrastructure for youth soccer lies in schools, because they do have the infrastructure, they have mostly the fields, and most of the students are already there. So I think that if the Football Federation can partner with the schools, I think we can build a tremendous youth soccer infrastructure. I have a vision for that, and part of that vision means that we have to collaborate with organizations such as the Kenya Secondary Sports Association. And the reason is because they are the stakeholders. They know what they have done. They obviously have done a good job, but I think we have a vision that we can bring to fruition by actually talking to them and seeing where the ideas make sense, where the ideas don't make sense. But I think there is a tremendous opportunity. So I'm excited about this, and I look forward to hopefully seeing that partnership coming to fruition. Again, my biggest thing is to just again thank the Kenya Secondary Sports Association and thank specifically David Ngugi and those that have worked really hard, and congratulate the players. So that's all I wanted to say. Wish you all the best. I hope you have a tremendous event. Thank you very much. My name is Sami Owino Olali. I know most of you know me as Sami Owino Kempes. I know you've seen me making rounds in the media circles. But my main reason for doing this video is to, first of all, talk about the events of Kenya Secondary Schools Association